Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play I Am Alive with FrozenFoxy. I'd first like to start off by thanking Chumara22, or the Chewy Warrior, or Chewy, depending on how you know him, for getting this game for me. He got it during the Halloween sale in 2012, and it's been sitting there for a while, and I haven't been able to play it, but I started playing this a little while ago and found out that this game is pretty cool. It's got a weird control schema, and it resets the options every single time I leave the game, which is really annoying. But overall, this is a really interesting game. Sadly, it's extremely short, or at least in my opinion, it's extremely short. And I really wish that it was much longer than it actually turns out being. Anyway, let's see here. I want to move this music volume down to there. Move that up there. There we go. Okay. I have no idea why it resets the settings every single time that I leave the game for whatever reason. I have gone ahead and deleted my save game, so there's no save game here. I have played this before. I know how to play. Control scheme is really convoluted, but after a while you kind of get used to it, and it's pretty fun. Battles in this game are more about puzzle solving than it is about just doing a normal battle. It's interesting, you'll see. Alright, we're going to go to normal mode. We will get more resources and retries, but we can't unlock certain achievements and score bonuses. Basically, the only thing that you can't unlock that's achievement based is survivor mode, where you get less resources and you get bravery for beating it on survivor mode. It's a very hard mode, actually, so I'm going to go ahead and skip that because that would probably take forever to get through.
Test. I'm not sure the sound is working. Wow, it works. This is a little awkward for me, but if you found this, then that means... Anyway, if you could try to deliver this video recorder to my home. That's in Havington, 27 Arbor Street. It's right in front of the park, and well, maybe, just maybe, someone will be there. Okay, this is basically my life. My backpack, climbing harness, flashlight, a couple of batteries, a pistol. I've never even fired a gun before. Anyway, there aren't any bullets in it, so... I can't believe I'm about to arrive. It's been almost a year now since the event. It only took me 4 hours to fly out east. The better part of a year to walk home. With any luck, I'll be back at our apartment in another couple of hours. I saw a lot of damage on the way here, but this looks different. There's more dust than anywhere I've seen. I wonder what it looks like inside the city. I know it's crazy, but I just have this feeling that I'll find you. Julie, without you and Mary, none of this makes any sense. Almost home. See you soon. I wonder if our apartment is still there.
So, you might have heard during the little cutscene there, which is kind of a weird cutscene, that we have 0 bullets, and surprisingly, that does not necessarily make the gun useless in this game, and I really like that. It's a very interesting concept that things in this game are more like puzzles than battles and so forth, and I like that. Welcome to Havington. Alright, let's go ahead and get into here and see what we got going on. Got a shopping mall, downtown, Water's Edge Hotel, Harbor Center, Pier 37 Amusement Park. Got the Westgate Shopping Mall. Oh, that's the same thing, looks like. Why is it the same thing on two signs right next to each other and one's like slightly smaller? I don't think I've ever seen a highway where they do that, do two of the same signs right next to each other. Sure, there's more signs, but why would you have two of the same signs right next to each other? It seems kind of weird. Anyway, as you can see, I am running, just holding down here, and then if I start tapping it...
Oh, I missed it.
If I start tapping it, he'll start moving faster, but at the top there's like a stamina bar that will go down gradually, and once you get your stamina down all the way, you will literally start eating away at your stamina bar so that it won't fill up fully anymore. It's a very interesting concept, and we'll definitely start to see that soon enough here. So this is definitely not a free-running game in any sense of the word. It's not like Assassin's Creed or Mirror's Edge. A lot of it is you having to tap things to jump to things and so forth, but you can kind of move around like you're in Assassin's Creed, and I still like this. It's still a nice system, and the system actually feels a little bit intense because you only have so much stamina, as it's showing right here. It continues to burn, and if you don't do things fast enough, if you don't basically solve the movement puzzle fast enough, you will fall and die. And it makes climbing really intense in this game, and I like that. Because, like, in Assassin's Creed, that never, ever, ever felt like that. You could climb up as high as you wanted, and you never felt like you were going to fall at all. Nothing felt particularly dangerous in here. In this game, I actually sometimes feel my stomach drop because I'm freaking out a bit, thinking I'm gonna fall. It's like that roller coaster feeling, where you're on a roller coaster and you've just dropped down over the side of a huge hill, and your stomach drops. That is the same kind of feeling that this game gives me, and I love it. It's awesome that it can do that. It really is. But it doesn't really have convoluted controls. It's not easy controls to get used to, but after a while, it tends to come somewhat naturally, like a couple hours into the game. But down there, you can kind of see that there is something glowing. You might also notice that this is a very, very washed out looking game, and it will get more washed out. There are points in this game where it's really hard to see what's going on. And that will definitely happen quite a bit in this game. In some cases, it's kind of annoying not to be able to see things, because even things that are...
climb over those arch supports.
Yeah. Even things that are shining in the background can be quite difficult to see because of how this game works. But I still really like it. I wish it was there was a little more visibility in this so that you could see some things. There's actually a part in this game where there's something you should be able to see, and it's just so blurry I can't tell that it's actually what they're saying it is. I mean, you can sort of make it out, but it's very blurry. Anyway, we can do climbing jumps, and that will burn some stamina, as it's talking about here. And sometimes you really, really need to do a climbing jump. You can do a climbing jump at any given point in time, but if you do it too much, you'll end up falling down and screwing yourself over pretty royally. So I will do my best not to. One thing I don't like about trying to drop to something is it is the same button for drawing your gun, and that can often make it so that your gun gets drawn instead of dropping down to another level, which is kind of annoying at times. That's okay. Like I said, control scheme, a little bit convoluted. Will we make it? Will we make it? Uh-oh. We have no more stamina to perform an extreme effort when or we have to tap to perform an extreme effort. What that does is basically drain our stamina bar while we're going up. When the circle becomes red, you will fall. So we don't want the circle to become red. Anyway, go, 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 go. Get up there. All right. We are okay. But you'll notice that our stamina bar is less now, and I think it'll actually tell us about that. Yeah, performing extreme efforts burns stamina capacity. And we can use C to open our inventory and use resources to recover. So there's actually resources throughout this game that you'll find which will recover stamina as well as the capacity for stamina. So we technically could have drank this water bottle while we were climbing just so that we could refill our stamina. It's kind of a strange concept that you would drink something while you're climbing. Anyway, we got a food can here. We're not going to use that because we don't really need that much capacity, and the food can restores health, so we'll save that. We will, however, drink some nice water. And there is a map in this game that you can look at, which will show you the entire town, and pretty much the entire town is this area here. That pretty much encompasses everything that we're going to go to. We go inside some of these buildings around here, but for the most part, it's very enclosed to this this location. So it's not a very big thing. I wish there was more to this. I really do, because I enjoy this a whole bunch. And I really hope that they eventually make more to this.
Still standing. Though Havington has seen better days.
It's really hard to even tell it. Havington is over there. It's just like a blur in the distance. Keep clear, huh? We are not going to keep clear. We are going to jump on this cable and slide down like an awesome person. Alright. So, we are now on the other side here. That's where we originally climbed up. And if you recall, there was a nice little item that we saw in the distance that we can now get to. Awesome. I probably will not be able to find all of the items in this game, but I will certainly do my best to uncover a number of them. Not that it will really matter, considering that you don't really need all the items, but a number of items are necessary for helping out people throughout this game. So be careful what you use, because it might be something that you could have used to help someone else out instead of yourself. I try to stick to like painkillers and so forth, because everyone else is probably going to need the more special items, if you will. Alright, let's see what we got going on over here.
Huh, there's a ladder on that truck.
That sounds like fun. Alright, let's get over to this truck and climb our way down. They do some really neat things with stuff that you're climbing on. I really like the way that works out in this game. I'm also surprised that this fire truck even remains up there, considering that it's only got its front half hanging there. Are the front halves of fire trucks really that weighty? I mean, I know the engine's up there and all that kind of stuff, but still, there's like a lot of tools and ladders and hoses and plenty more mass on the back of that thing. I just would think that would fall. Is that really physically possible? I don't know. I do like being able to climb on really strange things, though. I think it's pretty neat. Well, looks like people didn't make it around here. At least not the ones we've found so far. Hopefully we'll find some survivors that help us out or something. That would be nice. I mean, I know we can help out people, but will anyone help out us? I don't know. We'll find out. Water's not particularly well done in this game, but I guess the dust kind of makes up for that, kind of covers it. I think they could have done a little bit of a better job with this water here. Still, it looks neat. And I like going over the water like this.
I can probably get back up to the streets if I go through the sewer.
Sure, why not? We will definitely go through the sewer. Seems like a viable plan. There's always a sewer level, you know. And a lot of dead people, too. So you can kind of see there that we have some retries. And retries basically allow you to start from checkpoints that you get throughout chapters and so forth. Whereas if you run out of retries, you'll have to start at the very beginning of the chapter, wherever that might be. As far as I know, you don't really get an indicator of when checkpoints happen. Just have to hope you got one.
Hey, who's that?
I don't want any trouble. I'm already gone.
So there's people throughout this game that that have guns, and a lot of them can shoot at you, and sometimes you can go and get their guns at some point. But for whatever reason, even though they were shooting at you, their guns will often be empty, which is a pain in the ass.
There's a lot of dust down there. Pretty thick.
Damn right it's pretty thick. I can't make out much of anything down there. It's ridiculous. Well, we'll avoid the dust for now. For some reason, they get really frustrated when you start running around. I have no idea why. I think that's kind of silly that they start yelling about that, considering that you're so far away and you're not really running at them. I think if you're running at them, it would be more of something that you would want to yell at someone, saying "Stop running at me." But you know, if someone's just running in the distance, that's bullshit. What is this, a schoolroom or something? Come on, this is the apocalypse. Shut your face. Lots of dead bodies around here. You can stand someone running in the distance. Alright, let's see. Anything around here? Looks pretty empty. Sadly, not much to find. And it's talking about opening the map here to find our next destination, which is the apartment down there. That's cool and all, but I want to look around and make sure that there's nothing to pick up. So honestly, it is quite important to pick up whatever you can find, if you can find something. There's something. Not quite what I want, but it's something. We have picked up a retry. A retry allows you to restart from the last checkpoint. If you die and have no more retries, you restart from the save point. Alright, so that's basically what I was talking about with the chapters and retries there.